Alright, hello everybody, Silver here. Uh, I will say, I tried the Bootopia event, by the way. I did try it. It is literally just an extraction looter. You loot stuff, you have a certain time period to go in to this area, loot stuff, complete some certain objectives, and then extract before the timer is done. Uh, it's not that bad. It's kind of interesting. It's not hard, I would say, so far. I've only done like again the first mission and then the side mission that comes along with it. I did those. Uh, it's not bad. It's not a bad event. Apparently, we're getting 1,000 fucking polychrome out of it, which is a lot for this. That's genuinely a lot for this. Uh, I'm shocked that they're giving us that much polychrome out of it. It makes it feel weird, like because again, the I'll show you this. Uh, it might have changed by now. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's see. I want to see how this goes, because before it showed that the current DA was worth 300 uh, polychrome, and the current Shi defense was worth like 780. Uh, but the upcoming one was worth 900, and the upcoming Shi defense was worth like 3 times 780. So I'm wondering how they are doing that. Okay, so it's not that they are doubling it or tripling it. It is, there we go. That's it. It didn't say that before, I don't think. It just said time to start, and then it showed 300. Okay. So they're doing it that way. That they're putting all three at once. That's what my question was originally with it. Was like, how are they doing that? Like, how are we supposed to get fucking 900 polychrome out of it if they up the amount or not? They did not, in fact, up the amount. I thought it would be weird if they did. That clears that up a lot, genuinely. I didn't realize I could actually claim that already. I did that. The new Deadly Assault. Is that Defiler again? It's Defiler, Hunter, and I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the new boss? I can't recognize its shape. The shape of whatever its face is. But yeah, no, that actually answers my question a lot. But still, Bootopia gives a fuck ton. 1,000 polychrome is insane. I got very lucky there as well. I don't know if the other, like, limited time events like this, like Bootopia, which I think would be a redo chronicle, maybe? Uh, it might just be fully limited. But I don't think other events had that much that you could get. Where it's just like, oh yeah, here's 1,000 total polychromes. That just sounds like a lot for an event. I'm glad. I'm hoping events give more like that going forward. But that just seems like a lot. I'm almost at my weekly limit. Okay. Let's go over to Scott Outpost. I don't think it's going to be a Redo Chronicle because it's putting a sign out for the video store. A lot of like the Redo Chronicles and stuff tend to make like a permanent thing. And it'd be weird if they made permanent. I thought it was going to be something where like we actually go to Bootopia, but it seems like that's not the case. I mean, we do go to Bootopia, but I meant like as the proxies and stuff. I knew the missions event was going to be based off of Bangbu, where you played EOS. But what I did not expect was how they're handling this. I don't know why I have so little. I'm missing like 24 battery charge. I didn't play up that late on this game. Well, I did start late, to be fair. No, normally I start very early. That could be why. Since I had to start late due to my internet yesterday. That it didn't have enough time. Because I don't normally use energy after. The only time like I'll use energy after is if I'm doing like an expert challenge. After logging out, or after the video, is just for like one expert challenge, and then I'll let it rest for the rest of the day. So that could be what happened, why it did that. But yeah, I'm just genuinely, I'm genuinely curious as to what they're doing with that. And I'm still debating if I should keep trying to go for fucking Lucia. I know I have a ton of polychrome that I can still get. But I can 100% guarantee Billy on my, on his banner. It's finally out. I can 100% guarantee that. Which is going to be near the start of next month.
Don't forget to call your captain if you're in trouble.
Hold on. I have to make sure that my mic is actually working. I've been having some issues with it. Pause. There we go. Yeah, my mic is working. I don't do like a test of it. To avoid having to do two miasmic shields, I could just kill this guy first. Stop it. Stop that. But, yeah, no. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because I started so late, I used all my energy very late in the day. No. So it just didn't have time to max out again? Rather than having an entire, like, almost 24 hours to max out. I get why they do that. So you do have to come back, like, daily to max out stuff. I get it. But it's not something that I, like, enjoy. It's not something I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Every game should have that. I hate fucking... I genuinely hate, energy systems in games. But I understand why some of them have them. Things like FGO kind of need them to keep the pacing up. Because, like, otherwise you would just blow through everything in, like, a day. You know? You could sit there, even for events, you could sit there and just continue farming something. Whereas with an energy system, you have to worry about, oh, do I have enough energy to farm this?
Huh? Do you have a secret you want to share?
Farmable stuff, I can see why people do it. I don't like it, but I can see why it's done. Genuinely. They have, I guess, a decent reason to be that way, is what I would say. Again, I wish this game didn't have energy system. Like, this game, I feel like you would benefit more from just not having the energy. Because you want people to be playing the game. And if they can't farm for resources, because the rest of the game doesn't really use an energy system, it's only the level farming stuff, like the stuff to farm up your units, your characters. That's the only part that has the energy. So it's really weird to do that. It just feels weird. Because things like, I don't think it'd be different if they had like, oh, here's your daily limited amount of each one. Like, let's say some gacha games or some like mobile games even use a key system uh, for like to ration out like a daily use of something. So I wish they did that like per thing. It's like, oh, you have 2 daily uses of, you know, let's say each level material. You have the 3 weekly Notorious Hans, you know, that kind of stuff. They could just have that, like a number assigned to it. And then anything extra have its own currency that you have to use. That would make a bit more sense if you wanted to do it that way. Because then you're not looking at a fucking energy bar and choosing what. Oh, what am I doing this time? Like, which one is going to be the most worth it to me this time? Like, today. What do I have to choose? Just give each one a number of, like, oh, this is your daily cap of how many times you can do this. And then you could use the energy as an extra. Like, oh, maybe you need to farm more, and energy works like an extra thing, genuinely. Because that's what energy feels like. It doesn't feel like... It just feels like an extra bullshit. And again, especially as you, like, unlock more characters, or you make more characters... you will need more materials. And for people, like, that have all the characters, it's not a problem. But for new people coming in, like, they don't have that. They don't have the backlog of, like, fucking materials that other people might have. Especially if they're, like, playing the game religiously, like that. If they're like playing the game every day, getting the max amount of stuff, like, it's completely, like, I understand why they do the energy, I just don't like it. I don't like the having to wait. Because again, it makes it harder for somebody new coming in to actually, like, if they pull anything, like if they start getting into pulling more characters, they don't have options to level them up. Like, I've been playing every fucking day for, what, 82 days today? And yet, look at where I'm at. I still don't have most of my fucking, like, shit. I don't have most of these guys leveled up to any good degree. I've got some of them, but even some of them don't even have, like, all of their stuff leveled up. Like, I'm sure Xiao doesn't have all of her skills and stuff leveled. Yeah, she doesn't. Zhao's only at 7. It would make it so more people could get to the fucking end game as well. A lot easier than, you know, what it actually is. Because it's very fucking difficult for, you know, somebody to actually get to be able to play endgame content at all. Let alone have good characters to play endgame with, because it keeps getting fucking harder. It does just keep getting harder. I do kind of want to check what the DA is. I want to check what that other character is. That's not what I meant. I meant F1. Yeah, it's the new boss. What's its weakness? Ice and wind. Fire and ice. And then physical electric. Oh! Okay, at least this one, I might be able to I might be able to use my Angels of Delusion on this one. Try to use, I might be able to try to use Anton on this one. And then try to use my fire team here to see about getting some amount of fucking polychrome out of that. Either way, in the comment, or in the description, I have 2 ways that you can support me. I have my Honeygain referral code link, and my coffee link. Honeygain is just for if you don't want to spend money. That would be a good way to support me. Using that link, you get, because you also gain a bit of money. You get $3 starting in your Honeygain account, and over the course of you gaining $20, I gain 5, which helps me out a lot. Because I'm going to be using that regardless. So I'll be, you know, I've used it for 4 to 5 years, 5 to 6, I can't remember, actually. I keep saying 5 to 6 recently, because I feel like that's right, but it could be 4 to 5. But I've used it for several years now, and it's not done me dirty anyway. It's just a little background app that you download on your PC or Android devices, and because it's not on iPhone, it's on Android, but you download it there, and then it just runs in the background, and you get paid for when you are browsing on the internet or using the device, so long as it's on. And it takes a couple months to be able to get $20, but like, $20 is $20, you know? You getting $20 out of it is, like, perfect. Because you're making something. You're not going to be making, like, a stable income or anything. It's just a little something extra. That would be a good way to support me in the long term, if you continue using the app. Because it's very easy to forget that you have it installed. Because it doesn't produce any amount of lag. It doesn't use like extra data. Well, it might use extra like browsing data, like if you have a controlled network, like something that's not unlimited network, I wouldn't use it. But if you have an unlimited network, I would 100% use it. Most people have unlimited anyways, so I know not everybody will, but most people do. And if you do, it'd be a good way to support me. The other way is my coffee link. I'm not sponsored by Honeygain, by the way. I always have to say that. I would actually take them as a sponsor, genuinely, but I am not sponsored. The only reason I would take them as a, like, sponsor is because I've used their fucking thing for so long. But since I'm not sponsored, this is just a personal, like, oh, hey, this is a good app to use. Here's my link. This could benefit me if you used it. My coffee link is just a donations page currently. If you have extra money and you feel like you really like my content and want to see me get better hardware and stuff in order to, or more games, in order to provide better content, then that would be the way to go. That's a more direct way of supporting me. Honeygain is an indirect way to support me. Because watching videos currently does not. It's not going to support me anyway. I really appreciate when people watch. I love that. I love seeing the number go up. But it's genuinely like something that's currently I'm not going to be able to make any money off of it, and it will take me a long time to get to that point. Either way, those are the two ways you can support me. Genuinely, only do it if you feel like you like my content. If you don't, then just don't worry about it. Don't touch those links at all. Either way, I'm gonna be ending here, so thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.